This is a production of the Hardway HQ Podcasting Network. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Unfiltered here, HardwayHQ.com, via the Hardway HQ Podcasting Network. You can find this podcast through iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the vast majority of podcasting applications, as well as the aforementioned HardwayHQ.com. Also doing a video for this. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube at Hardway HQ. Looking up to subscribers. Please help us out. Every subscriber, every view helps. And we're on Facebook and Twitter, Hardway HQ. Instagram, The Hardway HQs, if there's any other one. Advertising, concerns, hate mail, Jon at HardwayHQ.com. That's Jon at, don't actually write at, use the A with the circles around it. Cool gimmick, cool shtick, cool deal, baby. Jon at HardwayHQ.com. I'm Jon Harder here in the beautiful, luxurious Hardway HQ studios, looking to bring you another Unfiltered. And after the last one we did, New Year's Day, we released it at 12 midnight, and just the year of sacrifice, the year of change, and the year of growth. I've decided to not hold back and to go into a different ideology. And like I said, anything that I feel like talking about, I'm really going to talk about. And as you know, we are based in the Hardway HQ studios, but we're in the mean streets of South River. The mean streets of South River, New Jersey. Yes, sir. And, you know, I moved here when I was 6, and the exception maybe a couple years, I've been a South River resident my entire life. Like, I deep down in a way, I love this town. It's cozy. It's not too far from anything. And in a weird way, there is a sense of community within South River. You know, I might not have experienced it personally, but you know, a lot of things are based here in South River. And for me, and this is actually something I love talking. I love talking about and discovering things about this town. And there's always been one conspiracy theory that I've always wanted to touch upon involving South River. And it revolves around Marc Ecko and Ecko Unlimited. Now, in the early 2000s, especially when I was in high school, South River High School, Ecko Unlimited was the big brand in clothing, especially with hip-hop culture being very popular in the late 90s into the early to mid-2000s. Ecko Unlimited was the big thing, and its headquarters were based in South River, New Jersey. And to realize the impact that Marc Ecko had on this town, all you got to do is look at Madden. Madden 2002. I actually, as I reach back here, digging through, this is a copy of Madden 2002 for Nintendo 64. And yeah, you would think Madden 02 was released on N64. Indeed it was. And the cool thing about it was the immense popularity of Ecko at this point. South River became a town in that game where if you play the Ecko All-Star team where Marc Ecko was quarterback and a few other hip-hop guys, don't know them off the top of my head, were active players in this game, Ecko Stadium was based in South River. And, you know, the Ecko brand was synonymous with South River, New Jersey. And again, just the impact of Madden being in the game, and South River was a major focal point of that game, especially in franchise mode, for at least the next decade, to the point where when I played Madden, I'm going to say 2010, we were relocating a franchise mode to South River, and as a joke to my mom, we actually created Miss Monica Stadium, and the fan base would be known as the Hill Creatures because of the fact that she put all the kids on the hill when they were acting up in school. So that's a rib of my mom. But Madden was and South River were connected for a long time, especially in franchise mode when you want to move a team to another town. And because of Ecko and Marc Ecko and what he brought to the community, Marc Ecko, a lot of people wanted to do business with this town. I mean, if you look at Don, I don't remember his last name, but he bought the Rams Head Tavern. He bought the old Area 51, and he was looking to bring business to this town. I mean, even a restaurant on the riverfront along a Whitehead Avenue built into the Riverhead. And I always felt it would have been an extra boost to the economy to show that South River was a thriving community. And with hip hop culture, and that warehouse that was off Whitehead. If you make the right where the old YB Choi Taekwondo Master Robert, you make the right. The headquarters was right there, right off Water Street, and I mean, it was right in town. People had jobs, and people were coming in. I mean, the rumors of new business with restaurants. I mean, even Drew Pearson, if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty of it, because of our popularity and the success of our high school football team, which is pretty much South River's claim to fame when it comes to what else do we have, but the South River football team going undefeated, Drew Pearson, then XFL president of the New York, New Jersey Hitmen, he was bringing tickets back to help the league survive back in 2001. I mean, his name, and he should be a Football Hall of Famer, just want to say that for the record. South River was never at its peak hip-wise in the mid-2000s, and then he left. Marc Ecko left town, shut down the Ecko Limited business, sold his brand off to Iconics. I believe there's a group, Iconics. They bought the brand of Marc Ecko, and South River no longer had that warehouse. South River never had quite the same hipness and coolness that it had in the mid-2000s. Now, the rumor was Ecko left because of, he wanted to grow the thing out and can't stay local there. You got to go different warehouses, different places, and he wanted to grow it out. So there was never really any big reports on this story. But to urban legend, and this is where I want to talk about the theory, the conspiracy, as it will. And I want confirmation. And I know, and I'm going to post this in the You're in South River Facebook group, which apparently is a thing. I want to see if any people who might have worked for Ecko or anybody else who might have rumors regarding this. This is the rumor I've always heard. Ecko wanted to keep building within town. He wanted to do more with South River. According to urban legend, Ecko went to the town and said, look, I'm flying out all over the place. I'm going here, I'm going to New York. He's had stuff in Paris, London. The rumor was Marc Ecko wanted a helicopter pad on top of the building on Water Street, so he could fly in and fly out and leave same day and go to different locations and come back to the South River base. The town, who was getting a lot of money off business from Ecko, and people had jobs and the economy was strong, said no. Marc Ecko said, okay, and left. That is the urban legend I've always heard as it comes to Marc Ecko leaving town. And South River, on a business sense, has never been the same. Add in the fact that Hurricane Sandy came in and basically took out a lot of Main Street businesses, and over the years, people vacating that area, with the exception of a select few. I know some families have had to have their houses built on stilts. I know Nick Regatta's talked about it with me on the podcast. South River's never had great business ever since that time. People left. And it's because of Ecko leaving. And the big rumor always was the helicopter pad story. Because he couldn't get the helicopter pad, Ecko left, people lost jobs, and we are where we are. So, is the rumor true? I've always heard the rumor. People have always talked about it. I wanted to bring it public because it is a South River story, and I want to know if it's true. So, Marc Ecko, South River politicians, people in the know, people who used to work for Ecko in South River. Is the story true? John at hardwayhq.com if the story's true. Hardway HQ on Facebook and Twitter. The Hardway HQ on Instagram. Let me know. I want to find out if this theory's true. I wanted to put it out there on Unfiltered. Why the hell not, right? So, Marc Ecko, I still own the hat, bro. Moldy and stuff, but I believe in Ecko Unlimited, and South River's never been the same. This is Unfiltered. I'm Jon Harder.